Okay guys, we're back in Greenfield Township and we're looking for the elusive Bigfoot. Hey guys, this is part 2. This is the day hunt. So a lot of interesting twists and turns on this one, so hopefully you enjoy this one. One of the last times I came out here, it was probably December of 2021. Yeah, it would have to be 21. I came out here in December after we got a little bit of snow, and the snow just thawed out, and I came out here. It was still cold, but oh man, bugs about. But anyway, get to the point. I found a track, which I did cast. I have it at the house. I'll show it on the video. But there was a track out here, middle of December, right around this water here. And the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because a week prior to that, I was out here and there wasn't anything. I was out here in the same spot. I didn't see any signs of anybody being out here. But the following week, I found this track, and it was a bipedal track, and it was like a bare foot. You know, the 5 toes, the feet. It's kind of odd because he's out here walking around in bare feet in December. Literally, it just snowed, and I don't know. I think it's weird, so I thought I'd come out here and see what I can find, see if I can find anything else. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Alright, there's deer and stuff up there. What is going on? Sticks being broken. I don't know. I don't see anything. You remember, I'm miles into the woods, into this forest out here in Claysburg. It's part of Blue Knob State Park. There's nobody around. That I'm aware of. I drove in here at what? Miles into the woods, and there's no cars anywhere. We came out here looking for Bigfoot. I'm not saying that we found him, but it certainly is a little unnerving. I could definitely see something large sustaining life in here. There's all kinds of game in here. His water. I actually wanted to spend the night out here, but I'm not doing it alone. I mean, just for your own sanity, it's nice to have another person to bounce ideas off of and to dismiss things. Yeah, strength in numbers and all that good stuff. Well, let's see if we can find any tracks. Looks like it's about to storm, guys. I'm out here looking for any kind of sign. And somebody was out here recently. They stacked these rocks up. So, yeah, there's no significant meaning behind it other than probably some kids that just wanted to stack some rocks. Now, reportedly, if you ask the Bigfoot experts, which there aren't any, but people seem to think that they are, they say that the Bigfoots like to stack rocks. But the difference between stacking rocks and stacking rocks like this is when you see the Bigfoots supposedly do them, they're balanced in a way that is very hard to do. And as you can see by these rocks being stacked, there's nothing complex about it. I mean, a small child could stack these. So I just wanted to make note of that. But that's the difference. So yeah, off we go. See what we can get into. That's a bit of a unique rock. Almost looks like a foot, but clearly it's a rock. Guys, we're out in Blair County and we're looking for an elusive Bigfoot. Let's get after it. Let's see if we can find the legend that is Bigfoot here in Blair County. Whoop, 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 whoop. See, this is what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to walk forward, and I'm going to have the camera behind me. And if there's anything that is that's following me, or trying to do anything nefarious, I'll catch it. Hopefully. mean, usually these Bigfoot, they like to keep their distance, but they will, what's the word I'm looking for? They'll parallel you with the intent of getting you out of the area. And when you stop walking, they'll stop walking. Then when you walk, they'll walk. Remaining hidden the whole time, but you know that they're there because they're using intimidation. They want to use intimidation to get you out of the area. Let's see here. See what we can find. Nobody's been back here in a while. Are you okay? I saw you headbanging up there. Oh. Let's see what we have up here. We have about an hour of daylight. It's gonna be dark in here. We got some game tracks. Small game. Nothing significant. Here we got small game, raccoon maybe. Ground is pretty soft. A lot of moisture in the ground. Trying to follow this little stream here because I know it's wet enough to make tracks. If anything with any kind of weight wants to come through here, they're gonna leave a track. Let's see here. What? Drop? What do you mean something drop? Where? In what direction? It's probably a bug or a berry. Yeah, there's berry trees around here. Let's keep moving. See what we can get into here. Figure if there's anything that wants water, they're gonna have to come down to the stream and get water, and maybe they'll leave something. Hair, track, anything out of the ordinary. We're gonna find. I'll walk on this log and see what I can find. Nothing significant. Nothing significant. As I'm staying on this tree, I'm not going to leave any of my prints. This game. It's a lot easier to walk on this fallen timber than without a backpack than it is with one. Clearly. But I can do it. We got some scat. Car. Let's try not to attract any attention to ourselves.
How did you set it off and not be turning off?
Good question. Well, somebody's over there. Is there anybody near it? Let's go see if a Bigfoot set it off. Somebody else out here. Well, that truck about a mile down the road. Okay, guys. I decided to call it quits for the day. But then I saw a bunch of mud on the side of the road, so I was like, well, maybe there's an impression in the mud, so I decided to come out, take a look around, and I see something. What the hell? My EVP recorder just came on randomly. Anyway, that looks like there might be some toes. Trying not to disturb it too much. It's pretty significant. I'll put my boot up there. Well, it actually starts back here, right here. That's a boot track. That's an unknown. I think I might. Let's see if I have any casting powder on me. Do that. Yeah, this is really, you really got to watch where you're going. There's so many rocks, and it's not flat by any means. So while you're looking at everything else, you have to make sure you're not tripping up. Yeah, one day I came out here and something startled me pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie, I was moving pretty good through here, and you know, I wanted to get away from something large. I don't even know what it was. It could have even been a deer, but I had Bigfoot on the brain, so that's the first thing I thought of. You know, it's kind of a quagmire. You come out here and you're looking for something, and you think you might find it. Freaking turn around and run the other way. It's like, careful what you wish for. Just might get it. But anyway, yeah, I ended up losing my wallet. Actually, no, it was my cell phone. Lost my cell phone out here. I had to come out the next day and see if I could find it. I did, but I wasn't so sure I was going to. I thought someone would have picked it up, but it just goes to show you this isn't as well traveled as you may believe. Anyway, I asked myself, you're out here looking for Bigfoot. You're out here looking for Bigfoot. What would actually happen if you found him? And honestly, sometimes I hope I don't. Sometimes when I come out here, I hope I don't find him. But a part of me wishes I would. So I'm not really sure how my body is going to react. I can't imagine that it's going to be pleasant. I thought I'd do this comparison to this knife. I think this knife is, I'll have to measure it. I think it's 14 inches. But anyway, when I was looking at this track, I was like, well, where's the other track? Why would there be just one track? Unless somebody just came in here, stepped here, took a look, walked back this way because it's too dry over here to make a track. Or this looks like the left foot, unless the right foot was right here, which means that's a pretty significant step. And for me, this is a normal step. Actually, no, that's a little more than normal. This is a normal step. And that would be where the possible other step would be. So that's twice my step. So, I don't know. Like I said earlier, seeing's believing, being in the moment, having it happen to you. And if it doesn't, it's just a story. And there's just so many fabricated stories in the world. And let's face it, nobody wants to look like a fool and believe everything they hear. So I understand why there's a lot of skeptics in the world. And quite frankly, until I see one, I still have a little bit of doubt. I mean, I'm almost convinced, but like I said, seeing's believing, so. And I think I would know the difference between a guy in a suit and an actual Bigfoot. The body proportions are nothing even similar. Supposedly, a Bigfoot has a longer torso and shorter legs. So, for a human to fit into a suit, he's not going to be able to pull it off. And I'm still waiting to see the Patterson Gimlin suit that supposedly was faked in 1967. Let's see the suit. I mean, there's a guy claims he was in the suit, but it doesn't look anything like the actual footage. So. Yeah, I'm not believing that Patterson Gimlin footage was a man in a suit. You're going to have to come up with better evidence than that. And they certainly didn't have CGI back then. So, yeah, prove it. I'm not sure who he's for then.
I just want to let you know I have to keep distracted because I don't want to happen to me what happened before, is like my ears start ringing with that like tunneling noise, and I have to keep distracted because I don't want to happen what happened before and hear like
so every time you come
and stuff.
So every time you come down here.
Yes, this has been going on for a long time, but that one time was the only time it happened with the ringing and the voices, but I always have gotten tired before when I come here and feel drained.
And you're drinking a Monster as you tell me this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel super tired, but I tried to keep distracted and not let, like, anything...
Is there anyone we sit in this location?
No. Just anywhere out here, along here.
Like next time, maybe you should just let it...
See how you feel. No, I don't want it to happen again. I didn't like the feeling.
Okay guys, I wanted to put this cast into context. This cast was found relatively close where we did our Bigfoot hunt. And she did the whoops and I did the tree knocks. So whether we called something in to the area or not is a possibility, but it cannot be substantiated. So I definitely wanted to let you guys know that this could be something that was in the area that we called in, but it looked like there was, especially this one, it's like protruding out here, and I don't know if this is a big toe or not, but I didn't want to just leave it. So this is definitely part of everything here is part of the cast that I got. So I mean, you can get the detail out that you want. You know, I'm not gonna lead you into any direction. So I did measure it. It's 14 inches and 5 inches wide. So if you put that into context, it's a pretty large foot. But we're not going to insinuate anything. And this is the other foot that was found down in area 2, down by the creek. Put that next to that. You can see this for scale. Okay, this was down by the creek in December of 21, same area, maybe a quarter mile further up the road in Blue Knob State Park. So it's obviously substantially bigger than in comparison. This is the Patterson Gimlin patty, so this is significantly larger. We'll take the one by the creek. In comparison, that's what the one by the creek looks like. In my opinion, it just looks like a human foot. Now, being in December, it was kind of like an odd time to be walking around shoeless, but I can't say that it wasn't a person. So, and the one I just cast, now this one is a lot more comparable. Almost as large, not quite as wide. If this had a big toe attached to it, yeah, it'd be pretty comparable. But we weren't able to get the really good portion of the big toe, so it's kind of odd. We just have this big toe here. This could just be something that's not a part of the foot. But even if we took this part out, it's still 14 inches, close to 14 inches. So, yeah, you can take what you want out of it, but it's still a pretty large foot that was near where we were Bigfooting. So, if you want to put it into context, you want to take it out of context. Either way, this is what we have, and you can come to your own conclusions on it. So.